Hey, it's Thomas, Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Let's do a little housekeeping before we move on to the reading. The housekeeping today is me giving away my Rider-Waite tarot deck. Yes, the tarot deck I have used for years. I love this deck. It's a wonderful deck, but it is time for it to find a new home and to be retired. How do I do that? Well, I'm going to give it away. I'm going to give it away in a drawing. And if you want to be entered into the drawing, what you will do is at the end of the video, hit the like button and hit the comments. Type in something in comments, whatever you want in the comments. Once you hit the like button and you do the comments, I will put your name in the hat with everybody else who's done the same. And on the 20th, I will draw a first, a second, and a third name. I will post those three names. Whoever is the top one will have 48 hours to get back to me. And when you get back to me, and you have my email address, of course, I'll say that the email address will be there, and you can let me know your address, and I will mail you these cards. If you don't respond within 48 hours, then I move down to number 2. So number 1 first, then number 2, you get 48 hours. If not, then number 3. Hopefully one of you will respond, and maybe even the first one. So again, if you want to be interested, if you're interested in these cards and you want to draw, then go ahead and hit the like button and then put a comment in there. And once I receive the like and the comment, I will add you to the drawing. Again, we do not draw until the 20th, so keep that in mind. Now let's get to the reading. Enjoy the reading. Thank you. Hello, Taurus. This is Thomas, Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and this is your weekly reading for March 14th through the 20th. I hope your March is off to a great start. Let's see if we can add to that. So with that said, let's look at the bottom of the deck. That is your overall energy. Your overall energy for this reading is the 3 of Pentacles. That 3 of Pentacles energy is wonderful energy, and it's more of an energy of enlightenment, learning, knowing and understanding whom to turn to, who to get information from, advice from, those kind of things. Loving that. So that's the overall energy. So it sounds like this week is you're going to be looking for some advice. So let's see what else we have here for you. The first card off the top of the deck is 2 of Wands. That's some planning. That's a planning card. The second card is the King of Swords. The third card is the Pessimism card. That's the 5 of Cups. And the fourth card is that World card. The clarifier for that 2 of Wands is the Ace of Wands. Liking that a lot, huh? The King of Swords, and the clarifier for that King of Swords is the 3 of Wands. Holy moly, we have the 1, the Ace, the 2, and the 3 of Wands. Something is going on. Something is amiss here. I'm telling you, it looks like somebody's starting a new business or a new opportunity, maybe even a side hustle or something like that. And there's a lot going on around that, which is wonderful. The Pessimism card, again, the 5 of Cups. By the Judgment card is going to clarify it. I'm liking that too. And then, of course, the World card, which is the end of the week. And it's the Hermit. I'm loving that too. The Hermit is that clarifier. So let's take a peek and let's try to put all this together. Let's make some sense of this. This week is a week of planning. Start your planning. Start planning for a new opportunity. Again, the new opportunity. Start planning to put an opportunity in place. Is that opportunity going to be at work? Is that opportunity going to be a side hustle? I don't know. That's the question for you. Where is it you're looking to go in? And which direction are you looking to go? And this, again, is something that you've been thinking about. Again, so it's not new, because this would tell you it was a brand new idea. But what it says, it's a new thing, a new way of seeing things. But you have been thinking about it and you've been planning it for a while. So again, keep that planning going. This is the week to make that planning, speed that planning up. If you've been looking at creating a new product of some kind and maybe taking it to market, this will be the time for that. If you've been looking at maybe asking for additional, maybe a promotion, this will be a time for that. If you're looking, again, planning for that asking process, this is the planning stage. This is the planning and to get moving forward. If you've been looking at creating a new job, getting a new job, go for that. If you've been, again, start planning, start looking, where do I look? Who's employing? Who's hiring? What the numbers are? What's good? If you've been looking at starting a new business, this is that time. If you've been looking at a side hustle, something to do on the side, this is the time. If you've been looking at thinking of a different way to I don't know, to maybe manage your home, even to manage the things in your house, to maybe even start projects in the house, to redo things, to start remodeling, whatever it is. Again, this is the time for it. Again, the getting things moving is going to go easy again. And this is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is like, you're in control. You have the way. So let's start making things happen. You know, this is a dominant time for you. This is a time where you have control. This is a time where you are feeling totally a lot of energy, totally in control of your own faculties and control of the things around you. Again, that King of Swords controls his environment. He controls his business. He is in control. So this is a time where you are really feeling your oats. Take advantage of them. Don't let, this is the warning. Don't let pessimism slip in. As much as you want to look at those spilled cups in front, make sure that you remember how far you've come, what you have already done. Again, stop looking back, keep looking forward. That Judgment card is there again, and that Judgment card in the end tells you that you put the work in. You keep putting the work in, the work will come out. Okay. So sorry about that. My hair was like crazy. Anyway, and ultimately by the end of the week, the World card is here. The World card is like, you know what? You started it. You're moving forward. And this is the right choice, by the way, because this is your clarifier. So as you move forward and as the world starts giving you, again, the benefit of knowing that you've made the right decisions, let you also know that you are on your path. Again, this is part of your life path. If you were meant to be self-employed, then this is the time to be self-employed. If you were meant to be promoted to a certain level, if you're meant to be a leader, this is the time to do the leadership. If you were meant to maybe even find a new home, this is the time for that. Again, it's whatever you've been planning, this is the time to do it. This is the time to make the plans, start paying off, because this is the energy that you have around you. The structures are going to support you. Again, look to your structures, look to your banks for money and advice. Again, back to the advice card, which is that card, the first card over energy. Look to financial institutions for advice on what you're doing financially, how you can get the money you need to do what you're doing. Look for people who are in the same business. If you're looking at doing a business, people in the business, how do I do this? What do I do this? How can I make this happen? If you're looking at promotions, ask the people who've gotten promoted. What do I need to do? How do I do this? Again, that's that planning process. If you're looking at start creating a new product, talk to other people about products they have that are similar. How are they similar? How are those different? Talk to the consumer. What would the consumer want better? So in other words, if you say I have a broom and I need a different kind of broom. And talk to consumers and say, what works about that broom? What doesn't work about it? What would you want the broom to do that's missing? Is it not as thorough because of the way of things, all those things. Love this one too. This is that Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is be patient as this thing works itself through. Again, you already have the King of Swords. Now you have the Queen of Swords. Be patient as you work through it. Let the patients pay themselves out. But ultimately, look at this, the Sun card, the Sun card. So it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off in a very big way. So again, be patient with this. Start the planning process. Keep things moving. As things progress this week, ask the people you need to ask for advice. Make sure that you get their input. Make sure you know what's coming along. And then ultimately, again, it's going to pay off. That's that World card. And again, this is right for you. This is your path. So you are moving in the direction you're meant to move. With that said, I'm going to let you go. Have a great week. Let me know what resonates with you. Send me an email at advice@sonoranmystictarot.com or just drop me DMs through the apps. With that said, I'll let you go. Bye-bye.